Have you ever tried reading a doctor's handwriting and thought it was a secret code? You're not alone. For decades, the phrase doctor's handwriting has been a global joke, a mix of mystery, frustration, and memes. But why is it that doctors, of all professionals, seem to write so badly? Was it always like this? And is there actually any science behind the stereotype? Let's dig into the history, psychology, and real studies that explain why doctors' handwriting became one of the most famous mysteries in medicine. Believe it or not, the idea of illegible doctor handwriting isn't new. It goes back over a century, appearing in jokes, newspaper comics, and even courtroom stories. There's even an old saying, "A person with bad handwriting will become a doctor." By the 1970s, researchers were already studying it seriously. A 1976 Australian study found that doctors' handwriting was significantly worse than others. And in 2001, another study in Scotland confirmed the stereotype. Doctors wrote faster and messier than nurses. These early studies cemented the image of doctors as scribblers. Pharmacists were humorously described as people trained to decipher hieroglyphics. But here's the surprising part. As science advanced, new research started challenging this stereotype. In 1996, a study tested over 200 healthcare workers, including doctors, nurses, and managers. Each wrote the same sentence in 10 seconds, and their handwriting was graded blindly. The result? Doctors were no less legible than anyone else. Surprisingly, the worst handwriting came from hospital executives, not doctors. A later study in 2006 also found that doctors' writing was as good or bad as everyone else's. So, what's the truth? The data shows mixed results. Some studies find doctors write poorly. Others say they're just average. The real conclusion is this: illegible writing isn't a medical problem. It's a human problem. Anyone who writes fast, under pressure, or for long hours tends to get messy handwriting, no matter the profession. Let's face it, the life of a doctor is chaotic. They see dozens of patients daily, write notes, sign reports, and fill out prescriptions, all in limited time. Speed becomes survival. One medical review even called this the most common reason for illegible handwriting. Doctors write fast because of high workload, shorthand and abbreviations, poor writing conditions, and fatigue after long shifts. But bad handwriting doesn't mean a bad doctor. A top surgeon may have messy notes simply because their mind races faster than their pen. And doctors aren't the only ones with messy handwriting. Engineers, scientists, and even professors often write fast, filled with formulas, symbols, and diagrams. Yet no one jokes about engineer handwriting. Why? Because we rarely have to read their notes. Doctors, on the other hand, hand over prescriptions and reports that directly affect us, so their handwriting became a public topic. Interestingly, most formal studies show no special handwriting deficit among doctors compared to other educated professionals. The stereotype survived simply because we see doctors writing more often than anyone else's. Thankfully, the age of unreadable prescriptions is ending. Hospitals and clinics now use electronic health records, where every note, form, and prescription is typed and stored digitally. Many countries already require e-prescriptions that go directly to pharmacies. No handwriting, no confusion. Even speech-to-text tools let doctors dictate their notes by voice. The result? Fewer errors, safer communication, and perfectly legible records. As one medical editor said, the problem lies in human writing, not in doctors. Digital systems are finally solving it once and for all. So the next time you see a doctor's scribble, remember, it's not carelessness or arrogance. It's a mix of history, habit, and human limits. The stereotype might be funny, but it's slowly fading into history, thanks to technology. If you found this interesting, hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe for more deep dive explainers.